Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenshein joins us here on set at Post 9. He rang the opening bell this morning in celebration of its Bitcoin Trust ETF. Welcome. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me. It's wonderful to be here.
Why do you think Bitcoin has had such an amazing run here to start the year?
Well, a lot of pent-up demand based on the spot Bitcoin ETFs coming to market. GBTC uplisted in January of this year, and that really opened the door to a lot of other spot Bitcoin ETFs also coming to market. And so we're seeing tremendous flows, tremendous investor demand, and that's really also outpacing the supply of Bitcoin coming into the market every day, which is really being additive to price.
But aren't you specifically at Grayscale seeing outflows? I've seen recent data. Bloomberg says 7.4 billion of outflows in the last 30 days.
Well, I think it's important to think about how GBTC came to market. It came to market with almost $30 billion of assets and investors of all shapes and sizes. And so we anticipated some outflows as opposed to some of the new products coming to market starting from zero. I do think, though, if we zoom out and we look at what that investor demand is like, we've never seen such insatiable demand for an ETF wrapper providing access to, a new asset class like we have here.
But I guess the concern for you might be that there are a lot of other options. BlackRock's seeing inflows. A lot of your competitors are seeing inflows. We just learned this week that some of the big banks like Wells Fargo and Morgan Stanley are looking at getting into these products as well.
Yeah, we're just at the tipping point. I think that, many of my other colleagues in the industry have called for a new wave of adoption as Bitcoin ETFs become available through advised wealth channels. There's over $40 trillion of advised wealth in the U.S., and they largely have not been participating in Bitcoin or the crypto asset class more broadly. So we do think that, we're still in the early innings of this, only a couple weeks since spot Bitcoin ETFs came to market.
But how do you plan to stay competitive when it's getting so crowded?
Well, GBTC has one of the most diverse shareholder bases out there. It's been in market for 10 years. We have some of the tightest spreads and largest liquidity out there. And so it does bring a differentiated value and that track record that a lot of investors are looking for when they're making those allocation decisions.
And now you're pressing the SEC to take it a step further and approve options.
Correct.
On the ETF. Why is that, as you say, vital?
It really is vital. What we see here is another situation where perhaps spot Bitcoin ETFs are not being treated fairly. We have a robust ecosystem of Bitcoin futures-based ETFs. There are options traded on those products, but there are not yet options approved on the spot Bitcoin ETFs. And we believe this is a fundamental, characteristic and feature that we need within this ecosystem. Price discovery, investors being able to manage their positions more effectively. This is something that we know a lot of investors want, and at Grayscale, that's what we do. We advocate for our investors.
What type of investor base are you seeing coming into the ETF?
Well, it's really a broad base. We definitely have direct retail investors that are trading for their own account, adding Bitcoin to their portfolios.
But wasn't the hope that this would gin up more interest from institutions?
Oh, absolutely. We have some of the world's largest hedge funds, pensions, endowments, et cetera. They are very pleased to be using the ETF wrapper to get Bitcoin exposure. It's a wrapper they know well. It's a wrapper that works well for them. And when they're trying to put on large or take off large positions in Bitcoin, a large liquid ETF like GBTC really allows them to do so.
I mean, it helps that Bitcoin has had such a tremendous start, which may be fueled by the interest in the ETFs. Sure. But when it comes to if and when there's a downturn in the price of Bitcoin, what are your expectations, and how do you prepare to tell people that this was safe and the right move?
Of course. Well, myself, Grayscale, we've been in the market for 10 years now. So we've weathered all types of cycles and had to have conversations with clients throughout those cycles. Investing in Bitcoin is not for the faint of heart. It is a volatile asset, but the conversations we are having with clients these days are actually a little bit more focused on the future. We're about a month and a half away from the next Bitcoin halving, which has historically been a really important price catalyst for Bitcoin, and a lot of investors are focused on that and what it may mean for Bitcoin this time around.
April. When are they going to do Ethereum ETFs?
Well, that's also coming down the pipeline. The SEC is due to make decisions about spot Ethereum ETFs early this summer. And again, Grayscale's in that as well. Our Ethereum product, Grayscale Ethereum Trust, has applied to uplist right here to the New York Stock Exchange.